And then that's when I told him, stop eating like a pig.
Sheesh, you think he'd understand the first time.
And he still wouldn't sign the peace treaty?
Nope, this dude was there trying to get us to agree on a simple deal where the pigs would leave us alone if they just returned our eggs. But then King Pig got pissed at me, simply for just using a common term. What a muppet.
To be fair, you did use a term that's offensive to pigs.
You think I cared back then? Hell no. Those Dr. Seuss circloids got what they deserved.
What happened after the altercation?
The guy started playing our classic theme song to try and calm us down after I told the pigs to f*** off.
Damn, sounds like somebody got really riled up that day. Did you guys at least agree to it in the end?
Well, we did. We were about to. But just as he was about to take our photo, the cameraman revealed himself to be Chuck and provoked the pigs once again.
And then you guys were just magically back to square one?
More like triangle one in this case. But yes, they made a fort out of the bookshelves in the room, so we made a slingshot out of the curtain. Needless to say, I think we won that bout.
Has there been any instant where the pigs have won?
They actually have won against us before, in a competition called the Competition of Being the Worst.
Well, surely you must be on better terms with them now. How's your relationship with the pigs nowadays?
To be honest, I still don't like them.
Why? They haven't stolen anything of yours in years. They're retired, and they're trying to do themselves better.
I mean, I get that, but that's not the reason why I don't like them anymore. Or never really did.
Then explain yourself. What's the actual reason why you don't like the pigs?
Oh boy, where do I even start? They're just annoying these days. I get that they're trying to do better than they were 20 years ago, but I still don't like them. They're gross, they're disturbing, and I think one of the pigs is even a science experiment gone wrong when they were trying to clone more pigs.
Red, I'm gonna be honest here, that's pretty insensitive of you to say.
But it's the truth. The truth hurts sometimes, doesn't it? Plus, not everyone is going to like you.
You don't even know the pigs personally, man. You haven't even given any of them a chance since the war against Gigantus ended.
Listen, Red, I get your history with them isn't necessarily the best, but this is now. You can't just judge a book by its cover. Just take a note from that one Thomas song.
Why would you connect this situation to Thomas the Train?
It is Thomas the Tank Engine, stupid. I would know what it is since I have beef with pretty much anything that goes on those stupid rails.
But on the aspect that you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, yes, I agree with Godzilla. You haven't taken the time to know any of those pigs. At least let them get to know you personally before making any sort of judgment if you like them or not.
Fine, I'll do it. But only because I don't want this whole thing to be a big pep talk about it between you two and I. Ugh! Ow, what the hell is this? Oh mate, I'm so sorry. I gotta be the mailman for today because Hal's dead. I'm sorry, Hal is what? Nah, just kidding, mate. He's in the hospital after getting hit by Lightning McQueen. Ah, I see. Wait, what? Just read the damn letter, mate. I gotta go deliver some more mail. Okay then, well, let's see what we got here.
What does it say?
We're about to find out, you two-brain dummy.
I'd rather be a two-brain dummy than a two-brain celled idiot like you.
It says here it's from the Amazon rainforest.
The Amazon? Why would anyone from the Amazon write letters here? Just use email or something. It's 2030. People really need to get with the times.
Let's see. To Red J. Bird. From
who?
From Blue?
Who's Blue?
Blue? It's been a while since you last brought him up.
Blue's an old friend of mine. Years ago, these bird poachers came to Bird and Monster Island and kidnapped me and the other Angry Birds. We were forced in the cages and all flown to Rio de Janeiro, where we were stored in a facility with other birds in cages. That's where I later met Blue and his later partner, Jewel.
Rio de Janeiro? I'd always want to go there.
Trust me, man, it's the best. The annual Carnival is the best thing I've ever seen visually.
Except for Mothra in the bed, right?
Second best thing I've ever seen visually.
Ahem. Anyways, later we encountered this evil cuckoo named Nigel and wanted to make all of us ugly and disheveled. We broke out of there and went on this massive journey across Rio to find Blue's owner Linda and her later partner Tulio, with Nigel hot on our heels. It was a massive operation, but eventually we did defeat Nigel.
If I was face to face with Nigel, I'd break that bird's neck and make lava chicken all over again.
Buddy, you can barely handle small two-legged geckos that just want to sell you car insurance. I literally am friends with a lava chicken, thank you very much.
After that, Blue and Jewel introduced us to Linda and Tulio. We had dinner at their place, but afterwards, we decided to go back home and continue talking remotely. But since Little Red was born, I haven't talked to them since.
Well, it seems like you guys had quite the adventure.
But now Blue's obviously trying to get a hold of you. Open the letter. I want to know what it says.
Well, let's see here. It says, Dear Red, hi, it's been a while, Red. About 14 years since the last time we talked. I hope all is well, and you and Godzilla are doing okay. I also assume Little Red's all grown up and taken care. I'm currently writing this to you because I need your help. Last night, Jewel was taken, and I have no idea where she is. We have trackers on our legs now, but I can't access it since Linda and Tuli are on their honeymoon in Africa. So I'm reaching out to the only ones who I know that can help me. The kids are all with Nico and Pedro until we can find Jewel again. Again, please help me, Red. You're my only hope.
Blue? What the? Jewel? She got kidnapped?
Judging from the story of these birds, it seems like they can't go 5 years without being kidnapped.
Have some sympathy to yourself, damn it. A wife of an old friend of Red's is missing, and we have to help him. Any friend of Red's is a friend of ours.
Wait, so does this mean I'll actually be able to go to Rio?
Listen, you two. I think we just need to go on this adventure alone, us Angry Birds. Blue only knows us and needs our help. And besides, I just want this to be a reunion between friends, if that makes any sense.
But this is called the Angry Birds and Godzilla show, not the Angry Birds and Rio show.
Excuse me, but where am I in the title of the show?
Here, the Angry Birds Godzilla show, now featuring that stupid women simping monkey that gets shot down by bullets and falls off buildings.
Now you're just being an asshole.
But you know what, Red? Sure, by all means, go on this adventure with your other friends. Plus, I probably got some duties that are calling me over here too.
Come on, Red. Can I at least come? I just want to see Carnival.
Kong, let Red be on this for now. Plus, Carnival isn't for another few months. You'd be able to get there in just a few minutes with the Hollow Earth portal.
Wait, that's right. The Hollow Earth portals. We can use those to get to the Amazon. Do they have one that goes to the Amazon rainforest?
Yes, they do actually. But just know you're going to be met with a lot of dense forest.
Duh, it's the Amazon rainforest, not the Amazon wasteland.
How about you stop being dense in the head, or I'll put my fist down your throat.
Those tiny little arms of yours wouldn't even be able to get past my tongue, idiot.
Well, thank you, both of you. Honestly, I just have to round up the rest of my old gang and let them know that we have an adventure on our, hypothetically speaking, hands.
Why are we all here?
We're busy.
I've gathered you all here for some very important news. We're going to Brazil again.
Wait, Brazil? I've never been there before.
I'll tell you the whole tale on the way, but basically me and the rest of the gang have some history with the place. Oh my, it was so much fun. I can't wait to see how Blue's doing again. See, that's the thing. Blue isn't doing so well.
How do you know that?
Jewel was kidnapped overnight. Blue wrote to me via letter and told me everything, so we need to use the Hollow Earth portal to get to the Amazon and reunite with him and save Jewel in the process.
I keep thinking you're saying my name instead of his name.
Well, just to differentiate it, your name is spelled with an E, his isn't.
So wait, we get to go on a trip to the Amazon? By ourselves? Hell yeah!
Yep. Make sure you got what you need. Your anger, your thinking caps, and a lot of nostalgia, because these 2010s gaming icons are about to hit it big again.
Don't worry, we'll be right here when it's all over. Good luck, Angry Birds, and may you have a great trip.
See you guys later.
See you guys soon. Alright gang, let's go.
Andorinha, araponga, albatroz, arara, azulão. Bigodinho, cacatua, curió, fragata, paisão. Gaivota, bico de vaca, escaminho, gavião. Gramatina, galo da serra, surigi.
Alright gang, we made it to Hollow Earth. Whoa, it looks so big down here. Is it true that this is where the war between Godzilla and Kong's kinds happened all those years ago? Yep. Now, just to make sure we all made it down safely and no one got left behind, let's do a quick roll call. Little Red, here. Chuck,
Here, mate.
Bomb,
Here as I'll ever be.
Matilda, here. Blue,
Here.
Hal,
Hamburger.
Terrence.
Terrence.
Alright, good. Everyone's in attendance.
What about me?
Oh, I'm sorry, but where the hell did you come from?
Oh, sorry. I guess I should have said something sooner. Godzilla and Kong snuck me on your mission last minute.
Oh god, it was because of our conversation from earlier, wasn't it?
What was it about?
I'm gonna be honest, to this day, I still don't like you pigs. You're gross, you're annoying, and you fail at nearly everything you do. Okay,
Really, mate?
Chuck, don't you dare rope me into another pep talk.
Red, all of us have moved on from our negative feelings about the pigs, mate.
Ugh, damn it, here we go again. We're all civilized people now, no longer at war with each other. Just because you don't like a few aspects about someone doesn't mean that you should make that your entire view on them. Chuck, I am not about to sit here and have another damn conversation about these pigs. Just because it's all over doesn't mean I have to like them. And as for you, you can come with us, but only because my best friend stuck you with us. So don't consider us your friend, alright?
Alright.
Good. Now gang, let's move it.
Look, I'm really sorry about the way he's behaving. Dad still really hasn't put aside his negative feelings away for anyone who stepped across him in the past before. Not even Game Godzilla, really. He just acts really tolerant. But he doesn't even know me at all. I just wish he gave me more of a chance.
Don't worry. Red will come around to you eventually. He did to Kong, and he will to you. Hey guys, look! Godzilla and Kong started labeling the portal since us birds can't sense their direction. But I found the portal. Let's go to the Amazon! Yee!
Where are we? What do you mean, where are we? We just set up an entire episode of where we're going.
Wow, the Amazon rainforest. Oh, this takes me back to the Playground Atlas days. Well, mate, just hearing that name just absolutely takes me back.
You know, it's not as dense as forest as I thought it'd be.
It doesn't even look like the Amazon rainforest. What, do you really expect Matthew to fly all the way out to Brazil, bring his plushies, film for a very dense jungle, and risk getting bitten by poisonous frogs, venomous snakes, or a large spider, all for the sake of a YouTube show? Yes. Whatever, it's a forest, it'll have to suffice. I do say, mate, any idea where we're actually going from here? I'm gonna be totally honest. No, I don't. I have no idea. All the letter said was come to Brazil. Blue never specified where in Brazil. Well, that's a bit of a problem. Should I do a quick run around here to see if there's any sign of Blue?
What do you mean, find me? I'm already here.
Not you, mate. I'm talking about the Blue Sphinx Macaw Blue.
Hey guys, up here.
Whoa, Blue, is that actually you? Yep, it sure is. How's it been, fellas? Long time no see. Blue, my man, how's it been hanging, huh? How's life been? I'm gonna be honest, it could be going a lot better right now. I assume you got the letter? Yep, and I brought all my pals along. Hope that's not a problem. Oh, well, I didn't expect all of you guys to be here at once, so... You know what, no matter. The more the merrier. Besides, we need all the bird power we can get. Come on, guys, follow me. I know just the place where to go.
Here we are. Welcome to our secret HQ.
I'm sorry to be a bit of a no-shoot Sherlock here, but did we just break into someone's house?
Yes we did, but it's for an emergency.
You've officially gained 10 times the amount of respect from me.
So, here's the deal. I'll tell you guys what I know, and we can devise a plan on how to track Jewel and get her back from here.
Got it. Me and Little Red are the tech nerds of the group, so perhaps we can come up with some sort of device to track her down.
I don't want to sound rude, but what makes you say Little Red is a tech nerd?
I made a whole spaceship for us back in season 2.
Point made.
But wait, where do we get the materials?
We don't really need to find materials. We usually just wish them into existence and work from there. But wait a minute, didn't Matthew give Chuck the ability to just teleport anyone right back to you? Can't you just do the same for Jewel?
Well, mate, that was a one-season use only. Plus, out to the big pig, I'm not so sure if I even want to use that ability again anyway. Oh, the things I've seen. Well, that would have been useful, but regardless, it's up to us to make a tracking device. Terrence, Little Red, get to it.
Whoa, hold it there, buddy. What makes you think you can tell my team what to do?
You mean my team? You did step down and give me the role years ago, remember?
Well, still, you don't just get to boss around my child like that, let alone my big brother.
Wait a minute, we're related? Since when?
Technically, yes. I've always thought of you as a big brother, and we're both cardinals. That at least makes us distant cousins.
Sorry, Red. It's just I'm a little desperate to get Jewel back. And besides, we have no time to waste. Every second we spend talking, the less time we have until the episode's credits roll. So we need to act fast.
Alright then. So, Terrence, Little Red, do your thing.
Also, Hal, I've been meaning to ask. Chuck said when you were in the hospital that you got hit by Lightning McQueen. Yet you're here now. How'd that happen? Oh no, that was a misunderstanding. That was my brother Big Nose. He got hit by Lightning McQueen. He's still in the hospital right now.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense. But wait, what about the mail? Since it's usually you who's the mail bird around the island, ever since Mail Pig decided to retire.
That part I'm not so sure about. Oh mate, when I was speeding by the hospital today, I saw someone who looked like you on the bed, so I decided to take it upon myself to go be the mail bird this time. Sorry I misidentified you, mate. You're all good. At least you gave me a good day off. A lot of time to myself. Well, that wasn't until Red called about Blue. But hey, now we're in Rio. It's done, presenting the Bird Tracker 2000.
Since when did we agree to that name?
That's the funny thing. We didn't. Awesome. Now we can use this to track her down, go to her current whereabouts, and put an end to the one who kidnapped her. Sounds good. But first, did you happen to get a glimpse of what they actually looked like? Well, remember, it was dark and I'd just woken up in that moment, but all I could see was something round and light green, like a circular green creature.
I'm sorry. Did you just say round and green?
Red, are you good, man?
It all makes sense now. You went through Godzilla and Kong to consult me. You came along for the trip. You want to try and be friends with us. I finally get it now.
Red, what are you talking about?
This whole thing was your fault, wasn't it?
Red Mike, calm down. Are you accusing me of kidnapping Jewel? You have no evidence of that. I didn't know any of this would happen.
No proof? Did you not just hear Blue's testimony? He clearly saw something round, light green creature who kidnapped Jewel, a bird. Oh, I wonder who did that to us for our young for nearly a decade straight. Oh wait, you godforsaken pigs. Now, I'm putting an end to this rivalry once and for all.
What the hell, Red?
I should have done this years ago. 10 years of you pigs. 10 years of your stupid, tiresome herd of ugly pigs. I am going to kill every single one of you damn swines if that's the last thing I do. I may not have powers, but I'm friends with a 100,000-ton radioactive reptile and a 90,000-ton ape with an axe on my side. You have a pig with a blanket and a crown for a king. This ends now. Goodbye, you embarrassment. Terrence? Back away from her. Now. Are you guys seeing this? He's literally preventing me from finishing what the pig started. Red, stand down. Excuse me? Did you just call me by my name? I am your father, and you do not call me anything aside from dad. You understand me? Stand the f*** down, Red. I can't believe you. All of you right now. My own son? My own friends? After everything we've been through together, you're too stubborn to see the truth. Oh, we see the truth alright, mate. It's your true colors. And they're anything but the red we know. Or so we thought. You guys... You know, when I first came onto this trip, I didn't know what to expect. I thought we'd at least get along now that our long-standing feud was over. As it's been over 11 years. But clearly you haven't moved on, Red. I thought we could at least find some common ground after what Godzilla and Kong told me, but I guess that alone is too much for you to bear, huh? You don't understand. I thought... Thought what? Just because you assumed that I was the one behind this? I love birds. All types of them. But not to the point where I'd kidnap one. I resent what my kind has done to yours. But we never were the ones that play here. Someone else kidnapped Jewel, and I thought we could unite together to bring her back. But of course, someone can't put aside our own history, can they? Come on, guys. Let's go find Jewel, and leave this pathetic excuse for a leader and a father behind us. What have I become?
Andorinha, araponga, albatroz, azulão. Bigodinho, cacatua, curial, fragata, paisão. Daí volta, bico de vaca, escaminho, gavião. Gramatina, caru da serra, juriti, betilhão.
I really need to reconsider all of this. I don't know why I can't just let go of everything that happened. It's in the past. Why can't I move on? Blue? Who are you and what are you doing in my house? Rodan? Red? What the bloody blazes are you doing here? It's a long story and I'll explain it to you in full later, but what are you doing here? This is my Brazil getaway home. I hid in the Amazon so no one could disturb me while I was on vacation. Rodan, you just about visited every country in the world and went to every single spot within the Hollow Earth. At this point, I think it's safe to say you're always on vacation. Well, what can I say? I just like to travel. But that doesn't explain why you're here. Well, okay, just to recap the story for you and those moronic viewers who just skip right to this episode. Blue, a Blue Swings Macaw, needed our help to find his wife Jewel, who was kidnapped overnight. He broke into this secret hideout and we devised a plan to get Jewel back. He said he saw a green creature take off with her and I wrongfully accused Piggy and everyone is upset with me, rightfully so. Sheesh, sounds like I missed a lot. Regardless, I let my whole team down. Decades of friendships, family, and even my own son just down the drain in an instant over my own actions, and I have no idea what to do or how to save any of it, if it's even salvageable anymore. Well, it sounds to me that you need to reevaluate yourself. Reevaluate myself? What do you mean by that? I'm not going to be blunt with you, Red. Reflect on your problems.
What was the main thing that caused all this?
Well, it was mostly my hatred for the pigs. I vented my anger out on Piggy, and it was really unfair.
Alright, now, think for a good second. Why do you hate the pigs?
Well, we were at war with each other for years after they tried to steal and eat our young. I guess over those years, I grew tired of them and developed a mass hatred for them that never really went away, regardless of what happened.
Remember, Red, that was then. This is now, 2030. Do you really think the war of the 2010s and pubescent voices really apply to now?
No, and I have no idea why I thought it did. I do find them weird and disgusting, but that shouldn't be the entire reason why I hate somebody. I judged them before I even got to know them personally, and it was especially unfair towards Piggy.
Bingo. Now, think of what you'll do next. How will you try and make amends with Piggy and your friends?
Apologize?
Exactly. Try apologizing to them when the time is right. I can see if they'd still like you tagging along, but we're going to need a quick route to them since I doubt that they're anywhere near here anymore if you guys were here like a few hours ago or something, depending on how long you've been here.
But wait, I can't fly. But the Hollow Earth. We're gonna use the Hollow Earth, aren't we?
Yepers. That's the plan.
God. I can't say I miss this place. I don't want to jump back here again, but I guess we have to.
Trust me, you'll get used to it after a while.
Easy for you to say. You Titans can live millions and millions of years doing this stuff. Also, while I'm here, what are you guys? Titans or Kaiju? Because I've heard you guys being called both.
We're both. Titan and Kaiju pretty much mean the same exact thing. A large beast.
Ah, that makes sense. But about this portal, how is this going to work? There isn't another portal to Brazil outside of the one we just came out of, and they're probably midway there by now.
I'm going to make a new portal.
Oh yeah, I forgot you Titans could summon portals. How do you do that?
By doing this.
Oh god, the last time Godzilla did this, he nearly destroyed the place. Careful. You know, genuinely, what's Red's problem? He's being a lot more angry, for lack of a better word, since the last time I saw him in person.
Funny, because he was a lot more laid back and a father figure to me. There are moments where I even wonder if that was the same Red who I was once dating.
Well, my Red's become a lot more agitated thanks to those pigs in recent years. He still insists on being hostile towards them even though our war ended like years ago.
Do you guys think that maybe he's just upset that Piggy's here with us?
Of course he is, and he's letting his frustration out unfairly onto him.
Huh, perfect. It says it's over in Rio de Janeiro.
Finally, we can actually go to Rio itself, not just Brazil. Really? Last episode I thought we were in Rio itself.
No, a lot of people get that confused, but let's head on over there anyway.
But how do we possibly get there? We can't just walk there since it would take way too long, and you guys can't fly like me.
Well, we can fly sometimes, just with the slingshot, and we don't have a slingshot on person right now. What about a Hollow Earth portal?
The problem with using a Hollow Earth portal is that there's no nearby Hollow Earth portals. The closest one that's actually to us was the one we came out of, and that's miles away now. And the only way to summon in one is by using a Titan, and we're not Titans. And the reason I know all this is because of my many years of kaiju study. I've just about interviewed every single kaiju we know of on the island. Godzilla did a large majority of the explaining to me anyways.
Well, we don't exactly have a Titan with us, do we?
Guys, I don't want to sound like it's getting concerning, but it's getting awfully hot out here. More hot than it should be.
It's Brazil. Ugh, it's so hot out here anyway.
No, not that way, you fucking moron. Blue's right. It's getting, like, awfully hot out here. Hi, everyone. It's me, Rodan. Rodan? What are you doing here?
Hey guys, it's me. Oh, Dad. Wait, listen. Me and him had a talk, and we understand that what he did was not okay, but he still kind of needs to tag along with you guys, so can you guys at least just let him come with you guys? Fine, but we do need your help anyway to get to the Hollow Earth, and seeing as you already blasted a hole to get to us, seems like that's already our ticket there, so can we go? Sure, let's do it.
Where are we?
I am not about to answer that fucking question again.
Wow, is this really the Hollow Earth? I've never been here before. Really? I thought you had been down here at least once. Not really, especially since I thought that this place was infested with monsters. Nah, that was years ago. The last time a Titan was down here was when Rodan came down here, and that was just a few moments ago. Dad, what did I tell you about speaking to any of us?
Alright, Little Red, at least let me just say this one thing to the group, and especially Piggy.
Guys, I realize what I did was wrong. Shaming Piggy over baseless accusations and venting my frustration about the pigs wasn't the best thing to do. In fact, it was anything but good. The war between us and the pigs is over, and I deeply apologize if I offended any of you. Especially you, Piggy. You were at the corner of it all for the wrong reasons, and I hope to do better, especially after learning from this. It's been an experience, and I promise I will do better. You know what, mate? Personally, I'm still cool with you, but don't overreact like that again, especially someone like Piggy. I can't say I forgive you yet. Give it time, Red. You still screwed up big time. It just happened. In retrospect, it's too soon to apologize. Thanks for apologizing to Piggy, but I agree with him. It's too soon, Dad. Well, you apologized. What are you gonna do now, Red?
Take all this to heart, improve, and learn.
Andorinha, araponga, albatroz, arara, azulão. Bigodinho, cacatua, curió, fragata, paisão. Daí volta, bico de vaca, pistolinho, gavião. Gramatina, carro da serra, Curitiba, Betilhão.
So, Rodan, which way do we go from here? Since it's clear that trekking through all that forestry is going to get us nothing but killed by snakes and poisonous frogs. Well, we did come through this way, and we're currently heading northwest from Rio, so we should head that way. I remember Godzilla saying that there was Hollow Earth portal that leads to Rio just in case he ever wanted to go to Carnival, but that's not happening until February. You know, I don't mean to be a damper on this whole thing, but what's the hype around Carnival? I keep hearing everyone talk about how good it is, and how it's the best thing since sliced bread.
and I don't even like bread. Well, mate, for one, only ducks like bread, and two, the annual Carnival Festival is one of the most eye-candy things you'll ever see. The floats, the parades, the drinks, the dances, the singers, the lights. It's the most fun you'll have in your entire life. Would you say it's more fun than Speedy's? In terms of personal bias? No. That place is literally named after me. But in terms of overall objective personal experience, yes, by miles. Well, to be fair, Speedy's is just a restaurant, while Carnival is a celebration that brings the whole country of Brazil and beyond to celebrate their culture. That part's true. That said though, we should try and go again this year. Really show Little Red what Carnival is really all about. What do you think about that, Blue? Blue? You good, mate? Blue!
Holy crap, are you okay, man?
Speak to us, man. We're right here. Where am I? Hello? Is anyone there? Red? Bong? Chuck? The other Blue? Matilda? Anyone? Who is that? Please show yourself. I'm very bad in the dark. Got nothing to defend myself, and I'm really freaked out right now.
Hello, Blue.
Godzilla? Oh, thank goodness. It's actually an honor to meet you. Red's told me so much about you and your guys' adventures over the years. Oh, thank goodness. At least it's someone that I know of.
I am not Godzilla, though I look like him, or the other way around. This is merely a physical manifestation of my true form, an avatar, if you will, as I believe my true form cannot fully be comprehended by your limited mind.
Limited mind? Are you calling me dumb or something?
No, I am simply saying that my true form exists on a higher level of existence that your world has yet to properly seek and aren't designed to see.
Well, if you're not Godzilla, do you at least have a name so I can call you something?
I do not have a name, nor will I be given one, as I do not want to be bound to those limiting titles of lower dimensional beings.
Well, where I'm from, we have labels for each other, so in that case, can I at least call you Entity? Because I really don't want to be calling you It, or something like that. That seems like I'm objectifying you.
I still won't be tied down to your measly labels, but that name will suffice.
Great, now that we've gotten that out of the way, can you tell me who you are, where we are, and why you just suddenly brought me here, if it was even you?
Who I am is not important. Where we are and why you're here is. We are in the hyperspace, the highest layer within the infinite multiverse.
Wait, I thought that was Limbo. That was the highest plane of existence within the multiverse. Or at least the way Red wrote it in his letter. I'm sorry, I've never been there before, or any sort of supernatural place like this before.
In the grand scheme of things, the hyperspace and limbo are polar opposites from each other. Limbo is a place in existence when it has no place to go. If a being dies and it doesn't go to heaven or hell, they go to limbo. But hyperspace is the place that wraps the infinite multiverse together, and it's also the birthplace of creation. Each and every idea that comes from here gets transformed into a universe. Infinite multiverses are created every second, at least in your time perspective, yet all contained right below our very feet.
I really hit my head that hard on the ground, didn't I? Or this is just the radiation from the Hollow Earth getting to me. What the hell, man?
All of this is happening right now. Your soul exists before me.
Wait, so if this is an infinite multiverse with infinite layers into it, how are we at the top of it all, let alone always?
The infinite multiverse layers are all layered below us. No matter how many of them are created, this place always exists at the top. Think of a book with infinite pages. No matter how many pages are into that book, the cover will always be the one holding it together. And we are the front cover, the back cover, and the spine.
Wow. That is a lot to take in, though. To think that right now, I'm above everyone. I thought my home was large. A population of several million, one of the busiest cities in the world. But this puts it all to shame, and yet there's only 2 of us here.
Every universe is anything but shameful.
Wait, if you're here above everything, can you help me find my wife, Jewel? She was
Kidnapped in your guys' sleep. I know the situation already, and I can already let you know that she's okay. Keep following Rodan and Red Jr.'s directions.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much for telling me that Jewel's safe. Can you send me back now?
Yes, but before you go, there is something I should let you know of first. The whole reason why I brought you here to begin with. Not just to blow your little mind, but because there's something coming.
And what is that?
A great danger is coming. One that I can't stop on my own.
A danger? What danger?
Yes, a danger. But unfortunately, this is all the time I have with you. As not only do I have to get back to my duties, but the longer I keep your soul here, the more of a chance your body will start decomposing.
But I have so many questions still. You can't just expect to bring me here and not have to ask that much questions.
Farewell, Blue, and good luck on your mission with your friends.
Wait, no, this isn't how it ends. Oh gosh, I'm back. Oh my goodness, Blue, thank goodness you're alive. Ugh, why does my chest hurt so much?
Sorry, I may have done CPR on your chest by bouncing on it. It would have given you a good amount of chest compressions. Oh boy.
Well, that's gonna leave a bit of a mark, or several on my ribs. What even happened? Well, the thing is, I was dead. Or at least, I think I was.
Wait a sec, you died?
Oh, yes, it's a long story, but I was in a higher plane of existence. Wait, a higher plane of existence? You mean like when I and a few others were in limbo? Yes, but this place was beyond limbo. It was something else, something beyond us that not even I can explain. Wow, mate, you must have hit yourself that hard on the ground. But it's good to know you're at least okay. Let's get back to work now, Blue. Say, where did you say it was, Rodan? This way. Follow me. They don't even believe me. I do.
Wait, really?
Yes, of course I do, Blue. I deal with universal stuff like that all the time. From energy-infused apes to demonic crabs. I had to revive the dead to stop the ape and travel into the dream dimension just to stop the crap. Hell, even one time Godzilla, Kong, and I were face to face with the Time God himself.
the literal one who manages time and space, and Reactor Glow Godzilla who became one with him. So, as much as I hate to say this, I can relate to that sort of thing. For me, this is just another Tuesday. Well, it's actually reassuring. I genuinely thought no one would be able to believe or even relate to my experience for that matter. You're welcome. Now, tell me, what happened while you were there? Well, after I collapsed, my soul was transported to this dark place. I heard footsteps, and out came a figure I thought was Godzilla. But it wasn't. It was a being that was beyond our comprehension, and it explained to me that it was a place called the hyperspace, and it was a place beyond the entire multiverse, the birthplace of creation. I thought that was what Limbo was for, wasn't it? I did too after you told me about it via the letters, but it turns out that Limbo was for those souls who are trapped in between heaven and hell. Hyperspace is where everything we've ever seen or beyond is created. Every thought gets translated into a multiverse at an infinite rate. It grows endless layers within the multiverse itself. Wow. That's somehow even greater than even I've ever thought was possible. What about the person who brought you there? What was their name? If they looked like Godzilla, surely they had a name. It didn't have a name. Well, we agreed to call it the Entity. The Entity said there was a great danger coming for us all and we should brace for it. A great danger? What are you talking about? Yes, a great danger. The Entity never specified what it was, but had they kept me up there for longer, my body down here would have started decomposing. Okay, that sounds new. Like, really, really new. And that's coming from me. Well, that sounds a little less reassuring. Alrighty then, let's figure this out. We'll focus on saving Jewel, and then afterwards we'll figure out what this entity is talking about, because that sounds really serious, especially coming from something that's beyond us. Of course. Don't worry, sweetheart. We're on our way.
Andorinha, araponga, albatroz, azulão. Bigodinho, cacatua, curial, fragata, paisão. E aí volta, bico de vaca, escaminho, gavião. Gramatina, caro da serra, surigi, betilhar.
So, where exactly do we go from here?
Just up that hill, but remember, Red, don't think we forgot.
I never even said anything about that. All I just asked was where we go on from here.
Right, and we're still disappointed in you, and one of us is even hurt by you. Some of us really don't want to talk to you at all.
Alright, look. Can we at least put this issue aside so we can focus on getting Jewel back? Between what I did to Piggy, Blue having a literal supernatural experience of which no one here aside from me even believes, and Jewel going missing, I think we already have enough on our plates. So, one at a time, please.
You know, as much as I hate to agree with Red, he's right. Let's just put this issue aside for now and focus on what's most important, and that's getting Blue's wife back. You know, I don't think we properly met. I'm Blue, Rodan, at your service. Well, limited service. This is mostly an Angry Birds season, no pun intended, and I'm 100% loyal to Godzilla, forever and always. Wow, I've heard so many stories about the Titans. Is it true that there was an ancient war here all those years ago, and were you a part of it? Indeed I was, though I was much younger and handsome looking back then. I used to grow a bright orange and had a mighty pink beam. But now that I'm older, a lot of my magma has cooled down within my body, and my pink beam is now devolved into a purple beam. Excuse me, devolved? Not to be that guy, but your beam literally drilled a hole through the earth. Right. I used to be able to cut through stars with that beam. Cut through stars.
with your beam attack. Yep, my beam was a lot more focused and concentrated than Godzilla's beam. Whereas his beam was a lot more explosive and made bigger shockwaves, mine has the piercing power and can blow up even black holes. Though I do suppose Godzilla can do that too. I'm sorry, how strong are you damn titans? Pretty strong. One time Ghidorah grabbed Godzilla, lifted him to the stratosphere and dropped him back into the planet. And somehow Godzilla survived. Or, I'm not sure, remember if he did, but still. Genuinely? Wow. Hey guys, good news! A Hollow Earth portal's just up this way. And from my senses, yes, it'll bring you right to Rio. No, really, thank you so much, Rodan, for all the help recently. Are you gonna come with us to Rio? Probably not. As much as I'd love to, Godzilla probably needs my services over there back at Bird and Monster Island, so I'll see you guys whenever you guys come back. Good luck on your mission.
And you too.
See you chumps at season 23! You saw that, right? Yes. Not to say I wasn't convinced before, but that just made me even more convinced than last time. I don't know what you pansies are talking about, but let's go already.
Where are we? This.
Ladies and gentlebirds, welcome back to Rio de Janeiro. Is that Christ the Redeemer? How is there a Hollow Earth portal like Christ the Redeemer at all places? I'm not entirely sure myself. But anyways, Little Red, what does the tracker say?
700 feet left.
Wow, mate, our journey is almost over. 355 feet is about a Godzilla, so 700 feet is about 2 Godzillas away. So she should be very close by. Actually, for one, that's not Godzilla's height anymore. He's grown since. And two, what you want is this. And alright, machine. How much there is left between us and Jewel?
70 miles left.
This is gonna take forever. Since none of you guys can fly aside from me, we're just gonna have to keep walking. Well, you know this place better than anyone else, so what do you suggest? What about the sewer system? The sewer system? Weren't you always one to value your cleanliness, you neat freak? Yes, and I still do. However, right now, I value the well-being of my own partner rather than some smelly sewer.
To the sewers.
Alright guys, follow my lead. And remember, don't split up. We can't risk one of us getting lost down here. Who knows how long this sewer system is?
You've got it, Chief.
Ew, Chief? What even is that?
I don't know, but it's a cool name, right?
No, it's not. You should be ashamed. Lead the way, Little Red. Guys? Where are you? Pigs aren't exactly known for seeing in the dark, and you guys have the only available light here. Who just hit me? It's me, Red. Oh. Nice to see you. I wish I can say the same thing for you and actually mean it.
You know, when all this is all over, do you guys think we'll actually get to see Carnival this year?
Probably.
I'll 100% invite you guys back here when it's all over. We deserve to celebrate after all this. Be still, everyone. Who knows what could be down here? Well, Mike, who are we worried about running into? Pennywise? The Ninja Turtles? Please, none of them have anything on me.
One's a demonic clown that eats children and feeds on fear, and the other are humanoid turtles who have top-notch ninja skills and fight a man made of metal.
Fight a man made of metal? Who are they fighting, Iron Man?
No, Shredder. You know, the guy who has those steel claws.
Steel claws? Isn't that Wolverine?
No, this is not about Marvel. God, you're stupid sometimes.
Says you. It took you a whole week just to locate the town right next to us.
Only because it was east. I was told it was west. I'm pretty sure it's just pronounced west.
Alright, listen. I know that. Let me put a stop to you for just a second, Red. I don't want to hear what you're about to say, since I already know what you're going to say. Piggy, please, at least just one thing. Red, I don't even want to see you right now. We can barely see anything. Besides, we're stuck here until the mission is over, so we both have no choice but to acknowledge each other in this situation. Fine, but make it quick. What do you have to say for yourself? Not for myself, but for us. We're both stuck here together, and we need to find our way back. So let's put our differences aside for now and work together to get out of here and find the rest of the herd. Okay? Only because I said the exact same thing on behalf of the group earlier. But this isn't us being friends. Just know that. Understood. So is this more of an alliance then? A very reluctant, tolerant alliance for the greater good. Yes. Now, come on. We've got work to do. Noted. But what exactly is the plan from here on out? Well, we walk until we find the herd. Nothing else. Alright. Did you hear that? What was that? Did you bring a light, perhaps? No, because otherwise if I did, we wouldn't be trapped here together.
You're both coming with me.
Andorinha, araponga, albatroz, arara, azulão. Bigodinho, cacatua, curió, fragata, paisão. Daí volta, bico de vaca, pistolinho, gavião. Gramatina, caru da serra, Curitiba, betilhão.
Where are we? Do not finish that sentence. Terrence and I are constantly getting annoyed by Bomb saying that every time we use a Hollow Earth portal. That's fair, but it's still a good question. Where are we exactly? Well, as much as I hate answering it, I have no clue.
Well, I'll tell you where you are.
Excuse me?
Hello, Red.
Kong? What are you doing here? How are you here?
Oh no, I'm not Kong. I'm his clone. Don't forget us, we're also clones.
Excuse me for a second. Kong has clones? Yeah, years ago Kong decided to clone himself, but I thought they died out due to their genetic inferiority.
You're right. Close to right. Almost right on the dollar, except you were a few cents short. You see, we were close to dying until we found a miracle. You see, we found those guys.
The Godzilla clones? Godzilla has clones too? How much stuff did I miss? Godzilla has tons of clones. Ultra Godzilla, Reactor Godzilla, and those things.
We're not clones anymore. We're independent now.
Despite the fact you guys are always together. But anyways, can one of you chimp chums please explain to me what the hell's going on here and why you guys kidnapped both us and the Godzilla clones?
Well, you see,
Years ago, after the original Kong sent us away, we vowed to stick by each other's sides until the very end. That was when suddenly we came across the Godzilla clones. They had long since retired from the days of villainy, and we'd formed an alliance, a team to look out for one another. Then, suddenly, the second Kong clone started dying. His genetic composition couldn't maintain itself, and it was at that moment when the Godzilla clones healed him back into pristine health using their regeneration powers. We eventually realized that so as long as we kept using them for our healing's sake, that we could live as long as we wanted to. So we kidnapped all 5 of them, and now are forced them to do our bidding. And whenever we start to decay, we get them to heal us. Plain and simple.
We vowed to stick together, to look out for each other.
Indeed we did. We let you guys live, and you guys regenerate us, keeping us alive. I feel like that's a fair deal.
But that's so selfish of you guys. That's not working together. That's taking advantage. The real Kong would never do that to the real Godzilla.
Only because he hasn't thought of it yet. His DNA is only so perfect. Because a Kong's lifespan is so much shorter than a Gojiro's, there'll come a time where he too will learn to harness a Gojiro's regenerative abilities for himself.
That's ludicrous. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves. This is exactly why Gigan would have died had he not been killed by Mechagodzilla. I'm sorry if I keep asking these questions, but who's Gigan? Oh, he's just another clone. The first one that Game Godzilla made by cloning Gigan. He died the same way the Kong clones would have. If the Godzilla clones didn't have the regenerative properties, they too would die quickly, but they constantly regenerate their cells at a faster rate than they deteriorate.
Exactly. Which is why there's the perfect genetic clone set. And it's also why we're keeping them here, or at least with us, at all times.
We never signed up for any of this, damn it.
Can't you guys just use your atomic breaths? All the Gojiras I know of do that.
As ashamed we are to admit it, we never actually learned how to use it, or any of our atomic powers, aside from our regeneration, which just happens. It's like breathing. We just do it.
Not even a nuclear pulse?
You know, I guess now that you mention it, we never thought to do that one. But if we can't even do our beams, what makes you say we could do our nuclear pulses?
Okay, well, there's all that. But that doesn't explain why you just suddenly kidnapped me and Piggy.
You really thought you'd just stop at you two? Please, bring him in.
Piggy? Red?
Ah, I see we've got a little reunion here to celebrate this monumentous occasion.
Okay, cool, you have all of us now. Now please explain what the hell you are doing with us. We did nothing wrong to you guys.
Yes, I actually agree with that statement very much. But birds in general did.
Huh?
Well. What do we have here? Blue. The same bird who was a part of the same gang of birds that took out my friends.
The party with Jewel. At the Ipanema. The Samba. The fight against the monkeys.
All correct. Though we ourselves weren't around to see it, you fought my friends there that were, and they vowed that one day to annihilate every bird there is on the planet. Starting with you guys. We're just doing them a solid.
They were the ones that invaded our party. We were just minding our own business when those guys came barging in and ruined everything. Yeah, I would know since I was there too.
You were there too? Well, that just makes me want to kill you guys all the more.
What about me? I'm from this guy's arch enemy's kind, but we especially had nothing to do with any of this. Not even me.
You? Can't have some green eggs without some ham, can you?
I'm toast.
Now, if you'll excuse us, we've got some business to take care of.
Godzilla clones, now would be a very good time for you all to do something.
Guys, come on. Our friends are at stake right now. But what about us? We might get hurt or worse. There's only one way to find out, and if we die, it's been a pleasure knowing all of you. On 3, everyone. 1.
Let's get this samba started.
2. 3.
Man, if I had $1 for every time someone laid down on the floor when a huge white flare made us all collapse, I'd be filthy stinking rich. The Godzilla clones! Oh no! Are they gonna be okay?
I'm in a lot of pain right now. Please don't move me.
Okay, everyone do not touch them. Give them their space.
I've never done anything like that before, let alone with my whole team.
We're so proud of you guys. Really, thank you so much for saving us. Are they gonna be okay? They've never done anything like that before. Their bodies aren't adjusted to releasing that sort of power.
I feel myself regenerating right now. My body on the outside is fine, but my innards are just pure mush. God, I feel like crap right now.
Yes. This isn't over yet. I will have my revenge on all of you.
No one messes with me or my friends. What the f***? I didn't know you had that in you, Blue. Yeah, well, neither did I. But at this point, I had enough with these damn apes. How do you think I feel seeing one every day? Anyways, we gotta get going, because who knows how far away from Joel we are right now. Well, mate, what about the Godzilla clones? Will they be okay?
Yeah, we will. It'll take some time to recover, but I think we can manage. It's like 75% recovered already.
Wait, you guys can tell?
Yeah, we all can. Except for number 4. We've been damaged so many times, we've gotten used to it. It's just that this is our worst one yet.
Did you guys want us to at least carry you to safety?
No, we're fine. A few more minutes and we'll be all okay. Besides, we want to be in Rio anyway.
Good choice. Anyways, I guess we have to bounce now since none of them can fly. We'll see you guys soon, right?
Maybe for Carnival?
Maybe. But on that note, thank you so much for your help again, you guys. All this build-up for Carnival must be for something. It'll be worth it. Relax.
Andorinha, araponga, albatroz, arara, azulão. Uivadinho, cacatua, curial, fragata, paisão. Gaivota, bico de vaca, pistolinho, gavião. Gramatina, galo da serra, suriti, betilhão.
Well, that was a doozy. We just got kidnapped by a bunch of Kongs and got rescued by a bunch of Godzillas. Wow, can't wait to tell all the guys about that. Yeah, they'd probably be really proud of you for surviving that. To be honest though, this is just kind of an average day for me. I've been through worse. Wait, what? How have you been through worse than that? Well, for starters, I've been to the Hollow Earth several times, got caught up in wars with Game Godzilla and his goons, got sucked up into a vacuum of space and stranded on Mars and the Moon for weeks on end, fought ancient monsters alongside Godzilla and his crew, met the literal physical manifestation of time and space itself, went to Limbo, went to the Dream World, which exists as a pocket dimension within hours, survived the whole timeline being erased, and have easily taken shots from Godzilla's atomic breath point blank. This whole kidnapping thing is basically just another Tuesday for me.
Actually, it's Wednesday.
Nobody cares about the Addams Family, Bomb. Wow, I'm actually kind of surprised and impressed. I severely underestimated you. I thought you guys were only caught up with a few wars between our kinds and at best just fought off some crazy monsters that was up to no good with Godzilla and Kong. But no, you've been through way worse. Well, now you know. Honestly, my adventures have been far more wild than this. I'm honestly kind of surprised you're even interested in my stories after all the, well, crap I did to you. Well, that doesn't mean I can't be curious. But that doesn't exactly mean we're still on good terms, you know that, right? Right, but this still means we can at least work together, right? Yes, but I'm doing this for Blue and the others, not you. It was never even about me. I'm just surprised we're getting along as well as we are. Think of it less as getting along and more just really, really, really high tolerance. So wait, mates, if this is all just here, why didn't we just use the sewer system from the start? Because Rio's sewer systems don't go that far. Besides, there's no town in the Amazon rainforest. Why would there even be plumbing there?
On behalf of Chuck, you do raise a pretty convincing argument. But unfortunately, your mother.
You see, Mom, it's crap like this why I divorced you. So which way does it say we're headed now? The tracker says we're getting close to reaching Jewel. Just a few more 100 feet we should be— Wait a minute, that's not right.
What's the matter?
The tracker says only a few 100 feet, but it's been saying that for a while now. We've only traveled in one direction, but it hasn't changed at all.
I'm no scientific genius, but that is really odd. We should have been able to find her a while ago. What's wrong with the tracker?
Realistically, there shouldn't be anything wrong with the tracker. We made a prototype a few years ago after you and Godzilla went missing in the Hollow Earth, so we know how to make trackers.
To be fair, we were under a bit of a time crunch to make this one, so who knows what could have gone wrong this time around.
Is there perhaps anything interfering with the tracker? Well, there is one thing we haven't been able to bypass, and that's Axis Mundi's energy signatures. For some reason, it distorts any tracking devices we've ever come across, including Goggle Maps. Mate, that's Google Maps, not Goggle Maps. That's what I just said, Goggle Maps. Okay, here we go again. Say Google Drive. Google Drive. Now say Google. Google. Now say Google Maps. Goggle Maps. Red, your child's broken. Excuse me, that child was the one that saved us when we were stranded in space.
What I don't understand is how could Axis Mundi be the one messing with our tracker when it's thousands of miles below us? There's no way we could have any interference with it up here.
Whoa, Bomb, where'd you get this from?
Oh, this? That's just a crystal I found when we were in Hollow Earth.
Oh, that.
Bomb, don't move a muscle.
What? Is the crystal just that memorizing? Bomb, that's a Hollow Earth crystal. Yes, that's what I just said, isn't it? Do you have any idea what those things are capable of doing? What you're holding there is a combination of both Hollow Earth energy and Axis Mundi energy. If that crystal so much even cracks, it could blow up with enough power to light up a continent. If that happens, it's goodbye for us and everyone we know. Light up a continent? How do you even know that would happen? Because I've studied and measured both energy signals before, and a mixture of Hollow Earth energy and Axis Mundi energy is the worst possible outcome one could see. It also doesn't help that these things grow in nature, so even if a small creature even bites on one of these things, it'll detonate.
So wait a minute, if these things have Axis Mundi energy in it, then that means this is what's been interfering with the tracker the whole time. Ugh, way to go, Bob.
What are you guys getting mad at me for? It was an accident. I couldn't have known that I'd be carrying a nuclear bomb or a grenade.
Remember, Bomb, nukes can tear apart the biggest cities. Those can shake the whole planet. Thank goodness the humans haven't gotten a hold of any yet. Well, now comes the question, how do we properly dispose of it?
Can't we just plant this thing back in the ground if they grow in the ground? No. Not only are those things not like seeds, they're way beyond that. If they get planted up here,
Then they'll terraform the surface essentially into a radioactive wasteland, killing any and all life forms that are not genetically designed to take radiation.
Godzilla himself might not think that's a bad idea. What if I just use my super speed and run back to Hollywood, mate? Really think about what you're asking here, Uncle Chuck. Are you really sure you want to carry the burden of handling that deadly explosive device all the way back from the center of the planet to up here again? Maybe not. What about Blue? He's the only one of us who can fly anyhow. Now exactly why do you think that I'm in any position for this job? You literally have extreme caution and precise aim. Besides, how else did you land a hottie like Jewel? Why thank you, I'm very flattered. Wait, did you just call my wife hot? Did you just call another bird hot? Guys, let's not get off track. Blue, are you up for it? Well, at this point, what other choice do I have? I vowed to save my own wife. And if that means I have to carry something that could destroy the planet, then yes, I'll do it. Great. Well, there's a few things that you need to know first before you handle it. Unlike that troglodyte over there.
Leave me alone, damn it. How could I have known that this was dangerous?
Mate, let's use our brains here for a sec. If we travel to the Hollow Earth, one of the most energy-rich places that we currently know of, and you find something that's been there for potentially thousands of years and glowing, you don't just take it out of the ground and keep it for yourself.
Yes, you would. And you wanna know why? It's called a souvenir. You go to a cool place such as the Hollow Earth, find something cool, and you just take it for yourself. Sounds like a souvenir.
Yeah, well, news flash for you, Bomb. You nearly just ended the whole world by doing so. Oh, right, but what's exactly stopping me from just throwing me back into the Hollow Earth portal right next to Christ the Redeemer? These crystals are extremely fragile. One wrong move and you're cooked chicken for the cosmos, and we're just the side dishes. You have to physically go down there, plant it back in there yourself. Use your talons, not your beak. My beak? Why on earth would I ever need to use my beak? I'm not Nigel. You know, if I may have to ask, what even became of Nigel? Oh, it turns out that after he went with that weird frog, he got nursed back to health, but is now an emotional support animal. I know, talk about the downfall of the century, am I right? Serves him right. Anyways, I suggest doing it fast. Who knows how little it would take to break it open. I'll see you guys in like 10 minutes tops.
I have a pretty significant urge to ask where I am, but that would be a very, very stupid question.
Yeah. Wow. It's weird seeing this place so desolate, yet there was once a war here. Where's all the remnants of it anyway? The bones, the weapons, the destruction? There should be all those things here, and then some. Huh? Oh, you look like a little Godzilla. Well, don't mind if I just sit this down, little buddy. Well, I wish I could stay and chat, but I have to go. See you later, little critter. Hey, Lou, did you do it? Yeah, and it was surprisingly easy. No problems there. Awesome. Alright, guys, let's continue trekking forward.
Andorinha, araponga, albatroz, azulão. Bigodinho, cacatua, curió, fragata, paisão. E aí volta, bico de vaca, pistolinho, gavião. Gramatina, carro da serra, Curitiba,
this sewer gonna end? We've been traveling here for like the past 3 episodes already, this being the 4th. Uncle Chuck, really ask yourself this. Do you really think we can afford to actually go to Rio and shoot on location? There's only so much background we can use. Oh my gosh, guys, look up there. I think this is it. Hey Blue, can you go up there and pop your head out and see where we are? We should be at Jewel's location now. I mean, since you are the tallest. Huh? Guys, I think this could be the place. I don't mean to be an alarmist, but there's nothing even in here. Are you sure you have the right place, Red Jr.? 1, yes, I'm sure. The tracker literally says it's here. And 2, Red Jr.? No one calls me by my actual name anymore. It was only because you spend so much time with Godzilla Jr. Calling you guys both me and Godzilla's names, just with Jr., got super confusing after a while, so we just started calling you Little Red. Wow, it's about time you told me something like that. It actually explains a lot, now that I think about it. But what we also need to explain is where the hell Jewel is. What the hell is this, a force field? Oh great, being caged. How this brings back such wonderful memories, right Blue? Blue, you good man? Jewel and I getting separated, me having to go find her with my friends, the setup. I think I know who took her. Really forgive me for not knowing this firsthand, but who? Isn't it obvious? The one who's been behind all of mine and Jewel's torment since we met. The one responsible for kidnapping you and your friends all those years ago. Nigel.
Not exactly, but you're close.
Excuse me, but who the hell are you supposed to be?
Thank you for falling right into my trap, you dumb little birds. My name is Dark Pig, and I'm here for revenge.
Oh, come on! What's with these revenge stories here? First, the Kong clones want revenge on us after we defeated the monkeys, and now some Darth Vader wannabe is trying to kidnap us for his revenge. Such a rando.
See, the fact that you guys call me a random is exactly what I'm coming for my revenge.
Because he hurt your second grader level feelings?
It's because of the retcon.
Excuse me, retcon? Do you think we're in some sort of show? Oh, that's right. Sometimes I forget we are, but what are you exactly trying to get here at?
You see, a long time ago, I used to be an old adversarial universe named Godzilla. I took control of him and turned him orange. It was great, and I nearly had you guys. That was until I was defeated, and I sat away for years plotting a counterattack. Just then, when I came back, everything was changed before my eyes. Almost like I was altered.
Altered reality? You mean, like, the Time God? Because he had the ability to destroy an entire timeline. But if that's the case, how do you remember it happening?
Somehow, it was the events themselves that got me, not my memories. I can only say because I wasn't in our universe when it happened. So when I came back to our universe, there was no record of it. I don't know what happened, but I think it was the Time God. But he usually does that stuff with the morning. It's very out of character for him.
You act like you've met the Time God before, versus me where I met him on several different occasions.
But that's why I'm here to destroy you guys once and for all. I now choosing to look at the timeline multiplication as a blessing in disguise. A new opportunity for me to kill you guys and take over the world.
Could you just tell us where Jewel is? We're not here to fight some weird emo pig.
Who?
Jewel. The tracker says she should be right here in this building.
I have no idea who Jewel is, but whoever she is, she's not here. I've been here for the past 15 minutes waiting for you guys. I knew you guys were coming since the Kong's was plotting the revenge. So I took that as my chance to find you guys here.
So, if you don't have Jewel, and you yourself are not Jewel, then what about the tracker? Because it tracks something.
Well, whatever device you guys have there is probably detecting my helmet, since it has its own tracker. Died to my base, so I know where to find it. Or it was my base.
So what you mean to tell me is that this whole time, we weren't even tracking Jewel? This device wasn't even picking her up at all? Gosh, I'm so sorry, Blue. I really was hoping we'd be able to round out this entire adventure with getting her back. We literally traveled through the planet, nearly got ourselves killed several times, and all of that was for nothing. Mate, let's calm down and talk about this. No, you wait, mate. This was nothing more than a wild goose chase. That faulty machine and this stupid plot device over there got us off course from the very start. Without that damn tracker, Lynn and Tulios, I have no idea where Jewel even is. Blue, please calm down. Can we just speak? My wife was kidnapped. I had to call for your help. We went across a whole continent, went through the earth, broke into Rodan's holiday house, went through a bunch of stinky sewers, got ourselves kidnapped, and I literally had to carry a literal explosive device away that could end the entire world just for it to lead to this? And you have the guts to tell me to calm down? All of this was for nothing, and it's all thanks to you hooligans. All for nothing? Is that really what you think? What? Wasn't that literally what I just said? Blue, look, I'm sorry we couldn't find Jewel, but we tried our best. We went out of our way to help you, an old friend, to try and find the one person who means most to you. Like you said, we've been through a lot to get here, and it wasn't the place where we wanted to end up being in. But we still went all this way for her, for you and her to be reunited. We did our best, and I'm sorry. But you saying that this was all for nothing and calling me and my friends hooligans really makes us feel like our efforts were useless. We did this all for you. If this adventure wasn't proof of it, then maybe nothing else will. Maybe you should have gotten someone else to help you instead of us, if that's really what you think, mate. But wait, guys, Darth Pig, I know you're after revenge or something, but can we do this another time? We want to get back home.
Well, I would say no, but I was hoping for a more intense moment than this, so I guess.
Guys, please, I didn't mean any of it. I was just having a fit of rage. I didn't know what I was saying. Come on, Red. You of all people should know what I'm talking about. Remember your days of rage? Yes, but I always knew that what I said were true things. And when I said the pigs were disgusting, I meant that too. But I shouldn't have directed it towards someone who clearly didn't deserve it. And I feel like there's something that you, of all people, should learn too. Come on, guys. We're going back to Burn and Monster Island. Good luck finding her, Blue. Guys. Ugh.
You know, I understand that I should get involved with this stuff, but I genuinely have to ask. What made you say all that stuff about your own friends who were trying to help you?
Oh, shut the fuck up, Darth Pig. You were just trying to kill us. Now, drop this force field and let me out. I have a wife to find, and you have a life to find.
Touche.
Well, I guess I'm on my own now.
Andorinha, araponga, albatroz, azulão. Bigodinho, cacatua, curial, fragata, paisão. Gaivota, bico de vaca, bicho,
Shut up. Anyways, I want everyone to listen. We tried helping him, and he clearly didn't appreciate it, so we're moving on. But what about Jewel? She still needs our help. Yeah, mate, even though Blue himself doesn't want us to, we can't just leave a fellow bird astray. She's still out there, and her kids need to know where her own mother is. Please, Red, we may not be doing this for Blue anymore, but we can still at least do it for Jewel. We've come this far anyway. Alright, but we need to... What the hell is that? Dad? Turn around? Alright, if that's just Godzilla playing some prank. What the bloody blazes is that? Run! It's Godzilla!
It looks like Godzilla, but due to international copyright laws, it's not.
Still, we should run like it is Godzilla.
Though it isn't.
Okay, both of you guys step back. Let me try and talk to this guy. I know how to handle this. Hey, big guy. Really? You start the sentence with big guy? That annoying SpongeBob movie from years ago really made me hate saying that. Listen, I have no idea who you are or where you came from, but I know many who are just like you. All reptilian and they have powers and everything. Would you like to meet them? Just for the record, that's how it feels being launched like that.
That was a no.
Everybody, I suggest we run. This dude is out for blood. Where the hell did this guy come from? I honestly have no idea. Terrence, what are you doing?
Tracking its nearby energy signatures. Only chance to do this. If this guy's going rogue, we might be able to see what its weakness is.
Well, I suggest you make it quick. We don't have a lot of time in our hands.
We have hands?
Figure of speech, Bomb.
I've got it. It says this guy's mostly composed of Axis Mundi and Hollow Earth energy.
Axis Mundi and Hollow Earth energy? Are you kidding me?
Sadly, I'm not. Whatever this creature is must have absorbed something containing both types of energy sources. You don't think...
The crystal. It must have been the crystal that Blue put down here. It's not that far from the Hollow Earth portal that leads to Rio. And I'm pretty sure he did it that fast. Great. So instead of doing something that could prevent the sheer destruction of the planet, we somehow made it even worse. And now this guy is essentially yet another Scar King and Gigantus. So now the question comes, how do we even beat this guy? It took the combined efforts of both us and the kaiju to take down Scar King and Gigantus. And we can't do this on our own.
I have a few ideas of my own, but it involves bringing him to the surface.
Listen, you and Little Red are the geniuses, so you guys make the plan.
Alright, Chuck, I want you to run and find a Hollow Earth crystal, but this time, a pure one.
Sorry if I'm not on the same level of intelligence as you guys, but what's the difference between a pure one and the one Bomb found?
A pure one is blue and only contains Hollow Earth energy. The one Bomb found was purple and had a mixture of both Hollow Earth energy and Axis Mundi energy.
So by using the Hollow Earth energy, we can cancel out the Axis Mundi energy within that giant creature.
Bingo! Then, we get the giant creature away from Hollow Earth where it can find more crystals, hit it with the pure crystal, and blowing it up without any sort of major casualties.
Alright, now that we have the plan figured out, Chuck, go get it.
Right away, boss.
Found one. Wow. I would say that was quick, but I remembered who I'm talking to.
Come on, guys, let's go to the Hollow Earth portal. We have no time to lose.
Hey, come here, you big jabroni. Ugh. Every time we use a portal, it just gives me more and more headaches. Guys, I think we may have went through the wrong Hollow Earth portal. We're back here in Rio.
Crap, I think we need to go back in before...
Oh god, I think we're too late. What did I do, man? I pushed away the only people who could actually help me. The only ones who went out of their way to stop what they were doing when they were home and try to find Jewel. And I blew it right in their faces. This place again?
You sure did, Blue. You sure did.
The entity? Wait, did I actually die this time?
No. If you did, you wouldn't be able to land it in heaven or hell. Remember the last time I told you?
Oh, right. I forgot about that part. But why did you bring me here again?
Do you remember the last time we met? I said there would be a great danger?
Let me guess. I was the danger? I ruined any and all chance Jewel had at being brought home. I had no idea where to look, where to start again, or even how to find her without those guys.
Not entirely. But do you remember the little creature you encountered in Hollow Earth to put away the crystal?
That little guy? What about him?
That little creature absorbed the energy of the crystal you put down and is now on the loose in Rio.
Wait, what? I gotta go back down there and help them. Can you spawn me back there?
Not without this.
A crystal? Just like the one I had?
This isn't just any ordinary crystal, Blue. This here has the equivalent of 1 trillion supernovas and more. But it has a controlled blast. So as long as that it makes contact with a living organism first, it'll only eliminate that individual. Nothing with its surroundings will be affected.
So, what would happen if I accidentally hit this on myself or the ground?
Then your entire universe will come to a sudden, explosive end, taking both you, the Angry Birds, and everyone else you know and love, including Julie. You have a one-time use for it, so good luck.
Wait, before I go, please tell me, where is Jewel right now? I need to find her.
Check the sewer systems. I believe you missed something while you were down there. Goodbye, Blue.
Where? I'm back on the surface. Where is it? Where's it? What? The crystal, right. I have to hurry.
Andorinha, araponga, albatroz, arara, azulão. Bigodinho, cacatua, curió, fragata, paisão. E aí volta, bico de vaca, pistolinho, gavião. Gramatina, carro da serra, Curitiba, Betilhão.
Alright, who's going to throw that thing? How do we even throw that thing without leveling the entire city? Well, what if I just run into that knight's mouth and make him bite onto it?
Then he would just absorb it very carefully, making him way more powerful than he already is, negating the entire plan altogether.
So then what's the point in throwing the crystal at him if it'll just absorb it?
From my research, Titans need time to absorb things. Throwing it will overload their bodies in an instant, killing them. That's why Star King and Gigantus spent so long on the ground and came out fresh and powerful. Could I throw it? I mean, I am the strongest out of all of us. Second strongest, actually. But I think we need someone not as clumsy as you to throw it.
Oh, let me throw it. Even if I miss, it'll just come right back.
Well, I mean, there's no sense in really arguing with that. You're not as clumsy as Bomb is, so we're running low on time, so take it and throw it.
Don't screw this up, pal. We only have one shot at this. Everyone brace.
My ears. Oh, God, I thought that would end us. Unless somehow we're in heaven already. Did we win?
Oh no. It didn't work? Oh no. I thought that would be the finishing blow. My math for this was perfect.
Did you perhaps forget to check the stats of the energy capacity instead of just the energy types?
Oh God, it must have not been enough for it to work. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I think we're doomed.
Not if I have anything to say about that.
Hey guys. Blue? I have so many questions right now.
I do too, but right now we need to focus on taking that thing down.
Where did you even get that crystal from? We didn't see you in Hollow Earth, and the nearest Hollow Earth portal is all the way in the Amazon, since we came out of the one from Christ the Redeemer.
I went to hyperspace again and I met the entity. He gave me this and instructed on how it can be killed. We just need to blow it up with this. We already tried that with another crystal and it did nothing. Whatever this creature is clearly doesn't care what we throw at him. This one's different. The entity says this thing has over the power of 1 trillion supernovas. It can kill anything it makes contact with.
1 trillion supernovas? This'll just blow us all up, ending the entire universe. Forget the planet.
That was what I was worried about too, but this thing will only affect whatever it makes contact with. If it hits the ground, it's game over. If it just hits the creature, then it'll end him and only him.
Well, looks like we've got another shot at this. Hal, care to do the honors once again?
At your service.
Alright, let's hope this works. Is everyone alright? I'm somehow fine. But the question is, did it work? Oh my gosh. We did it. I think we did it.
Yay! Now we win.
I thought we were goners for a second. Wait a minute, I don't mean to ruin a festive moment, but why is Blue back anyhow? Wasn't he just insulting us for the work we did earlier? Alright, listen everyone. I'm really sorry for what I said earlier. You guys never deserved the way I treated you earlier. And if anyone is hurt by what I said, I'm truly sorry to you. Especially each and every one of you guys. You know what, Blue? You did a good thing by helping us. We did our best with fighting the monster, but you were the one that came in and saved us. And at the end of the day, we all make mistakes and have our outbursts of anger. But so as long as we're putting in the effort to at least learn from them and be better, then I think that warrants forgiveness. And on behalf of all of us, we forgive you. Thank you so much, Red. That really just means a lot to me. I don't mean to break a touching moment here, but what about Jewel? Oh, shoot. On that note, the entity also told me where she is. Well, kind of. Where did she say? You're not gonna like what I'm about to say, but somewhere in the sewer systems. Again. Ugh, that means we're gonna have to go back to those dark, stinky, and damp pipes again. God, I hate those. Mario was here, he'd enjoy that.
Oh, look at the bright side. At least there's no more Kong clones down there ready to pick a fight with us.
Right then, so it's settled. Little Red, fire up the tracker once more, because with how complex it is, we're gonna need it to navigate around. Sure thing.
Ugh, well, let's just hope that this is the last time we have to go to the sewers for the rest of the entire show.
Yeah, I'd give it another few seasons, mate.
Guys, look! A room! It's just like the one we saw previously when we were kidnapped by the Kong clones. Wait a minute. Similarly sized room to the one we were kidnapped in. The same room that the Godzilla clones were kidnapped in. You don't think... Oh, another cage. Are you kidding me? Ugh, god damn it.
Why, hello, birds.
Leonard? What the hell?
Why, hello, Red. It's been a while.
You know this guy? Yeah, this dude is the son of King Smooth Cheeks, the pig who stole our eggs and declared war on us.
That's right. And Red, I'll have you know that I'm the whole reason why you're here. Why you went through all this way just to find Blue's stupid little partner.
Leonard, please tell me you didn't. If you actually took her, I will tear my talons in your flesh and cut you into slight meat chops.
Jewel? What did you do to her? Funny, right? You came all this way, and you didn't even have enough time to save her.
Leonard, why would you do this to Blue? Let alone in this day and age. Our war's been over. You signed the peace treaty.
It wasn't me that signed the peace treaty, it was my idiot father. But after he died nearly a decade ago, I used that time to put forward a plan to annihilate you guys after the pain and suffering you did to my kind.
You mean all the mass casualties? You guys stole our young and tried to eat them. For Pete's sake, those were fertilized eggs. If anything, the mass casualties were your guys' fault, not ours.
Oh, so you're just defending your actions? You couldn't just let a few of your kind die off? Pigs eat birds. It's nature. But you guys went ahead and killed a ton of our kind just for a few eggs.
Well, what about me? I had nothing to do with you guys' war. Why kidnap my own wife and imprison me?
Why do you think I would just stop at the Angry Birds? Do you really think I'd want to keep every other bird out there alive? After what the Angry Birds did to us pigs, I vow to avenge my fallen brethren. I will take every species of pig to new heights, beyond farther where you guys can fly. I will kill every single last bird on the planet, and I'll start my reign with you guys.
Leonard, please stop. You've gone completely mad.
Oh no, I haven't. Now that my greatest enemies are trapped right in front of me, I can finally show you guys a fraction of the pain you put me through. Now, let's get started.
Leonard, put the knife down. You're going too far.
And causing the mass genocide of my people isn't? Don't you guys realize my plan here? You see, I heard about the blue sphinx macaws being on the brink of extinction, so I decided to travel down to the Amazon myself and set up this whole elaborate scheme myself to take you guys all down in one fell swoop, starting with her. Now, time to start carving out that turkey.
Please, leave Jewel alone. As a member of our kind, I forgive them.
Excuse me, what?
What I said was, as a member of our kind, I forgive the Angry Birds.
And who are you supposed to be exactly?
I am Piggy. Bad Piggy number 2763. Wait, you guys have yourselves numbers? Well, yeah, there's been so many of us, we started to name each other after numbers after a while.
Either way, why are you here? Shouldn't you be back over Bird Monster Island? Also,
Why on God's green earth would you ever forgive them after all they did to us?
Well, for one, Godzilla and Kong brought me here after they heard about Red's comments about us, so I tagged along hopefully to persuade Red that he was wrong about us. Granted, that didn't really work, but we still pursued the mission to find Jewel and bring her home with Blue. And since then, we've learned to at least work together despite our issues. And as for me forgiving them, the only reason they had to do what they did was because of our actions. We stole their young, the ones who were incapable of defending themselves, and we tried to eat them. They wanted back what we took from them unfairly, and after spending this entire journey from them, I could do what you never could. See the good in them.
That is preposterous. You weren't even there when half of my brothers and sisters got slaughtered right in front of my face. My brother died in the 2nd level of the free version, my aunt died in the 15th level of Red's Mighty Feathers update, and my grandpa died in the Darude Sandstorm update. Are you kidding me right now?
Psst, Bomb. I really forget, but can you still explode?
Yes. I get your plan, but wouldn't that just kill us?
Yes, but I have an idea as to how it would work.
You are a disgrace to the entire pig society,
Says the dictator who stole their young.
Bomb, it's now or never.
Here it goes.
What the what are you doing?
Huh, it worked. It actually worked.
What the hell was that anyway?
Wait, was that the entity? Yes, that had to have been him.
What? You're all out? Well, that's no problem. Even if you kill me, I could just come back. It just happened.
Oh, really? Why don't you just take it up with him?
What the fuck?
Wow, if I ever got rabies, I'd be a complete monster. Well, now that Leonard is hopefully dead for good this time, what do we do about her? No, please, no, please don't tell me she's dead. Terrence and I know about medicine. We'll bring her back to the surface and run some tests.
Anything for you, Blue. We'll always have your back.
Thank you guys so much, especially you two. Alright, give it to me straight. Will she be okay? We got the results back and she had some more bad venom in her body. However, it was really treatable, one of the most common in snake bites. So we found an antidote and gave it to her as soon as possible.
The only downside is that the antidote puts her in a coma-like state to help it fight the venom. So she won't be awake for another few days, but she'll be okay in the long run.
While it might be a little daunting to still see her unresponsive, I still thank you guys for helping me save her. It's you guys who are the real heroes.
Of course, our name is literally in the title of the show.
But Godzilla's name is also in it too. So by your logic, he gets credit too, despite the fact he didn't do anything.
Fair enough.
But to you, Blue, we also thank you for reaching out to us after so long. It doesn't matter if it's another 5, 10, 50, or even 100 years from now. We'll always have your back. You're welcome, and thank you once more. But I guess this is the part we go our separate ways once more, right? I take Jewel back to the Amazon, and you guys go back to Bird Monster Island? You know, admittedly, I'd say that because I am getting a little homesick, but I think we're both knowing that you're forgetting something, aren't you? We resolved our problems, we got Jewel back, I don't see anything that's missing. Oh really? Not a little bit of carnival? That's right! Let's get this fiesta started! So, now you see the hype behind Carnival? Heck yeah, I do. I only just wish I could be part of the parade myself. Thank you so much for coming, Red. This really is a celebration for us all. Anything for you guys. Hey, also, after the parade's done, Linda and Tully are gonna be giving me some very good bird treats. You want any? You know what? Hell yes.